On YouTube, welcome back to Just Joshin. Today I have an experiment I want to try. I don't know if you've seen these or not. Charcoal, and it's got a garlic, onion, and paprika flavor. What are you gonna call them? Flavor boosters is what they call them. So this has it mixed in together with regular charcoal. I think you can purchase it with just the flavor boosters alone, and I think they have other flavors as well. But this is the only one I had local at my Dollar General up here. So here's some normal charcoal, and this is what they're calling the flavor boosters. They smell different, so we'll see. I saved them all out. I didn't dump them in there yet. I'm going to save them and use them kind of like wood chips, like you would add wood chips to your fire. But I have my slow and sear in. I've got some charcoal started now, and I'm going to smoke a chuck roast, and I'm put only salt on it as a seasoning. That way we get as much of this flavor as we can, possibly. So we'll see how it turns out. It's coming up to temp. We're going to go 275. Like I said, I'm not going to add any of the flavor boosters yet until right before I put the meat on. So once this gets regulated, I have my flavor boosters, let those get started, and then we'll put on the chuck roast. All right, we're sitting around 275, 250. It's climbing up a little bit now. So I'm going to go ahead and start choking down on the top vent, and I'm going to put the chuck roast on and go ahead and add our flavor boosters. Here is the chuck roast. Go ahead and start off 2 or 3 little flavor boosters here. Scatter some more. I'm going to scatter some more across the rest of the coals here. Kind of let them catch on for a second here. Go ahead and close the lid on it. So I'm going to choke about halfway back on the top vent, and I got it on right this time. I can already smell something different. Maybe the garlic for sure I can smell. I figured the paprika may be the hardest to smell out of the 3. I'm getting some garlic and onion scent off of that. So this should be interesting. We'll see how it turns out. But I'm just gonna spritz with water, just plain water. Like I said, I want to get the most flavor out of the flavor boosters. See if we can. And I'm gonna smoke it and take it up to around 200. I'm going to chop it for a sandwich. So, or I may slice it like a brisket. I don't know yet, but that's where we're going to go with it. So I'll update you periodically, see if we get any major color change or anything. And there's definitely some different aroma coming off this smoke. So it should be interesting. Stay tuned. Didn't know if you could see too good earlier, but this is a flavor booster, and it's garlic, onion, paprika, and hickory wood. And then this is the normal piece of charcoal. I have counted 17 total flavor boosters in an 8-pound bag. Gonna give you a quick look. I did put a steam pan under the chuck roast, but here's what the chuck roast is looking like so far. Not much difference. Just gave it a little spritz. And then here is how we're doing on charcoal and flavor boosters. Looks like all the flavor boosters I put in over here are gone, best I could tell. There's another one right here, and then I got some more scattered this way. So we're rocking along around 275, 250, 275. I had to choke down a little bit more on my top vent, and I choked down just a little bit on the bottom vent down there as well. So we're cooking along. This is 1 hour in. All right, chuck roast is sitting around 165, 170 degrees. I'm going to wrap it. And I have some butcher paper now, but I am going to wrap it in some aluminum foil, kind of to speed up the process, so we can get this experiment tested out. So that's what I'm going to do now. Go ahead and wrap it. Like I said, we're going to take this up to at least 200 degrees, 200 plus, till it's probing pretty tender. And then we're going to shred it for sandwiches. But I'm not going to try it on a sandwich. I'm just going to try it by itself because I want to get the full effect of the beef. It smells good, but the smell coming from the smoke has been different. And so we'll see how that turns out. But the beef itself, as I was wrapping, it smells pretty good. So I'll be back with you. All right, we are temping at 200 plus. It probes easy, nice and tender. We're going to pull it out, put it in the cooler, let it rest for at least 30 minutes. Then I'm going to pull it. We'll give it a try. I'm going to go ahead and shut down all the vents and choke this fire out. That way I'll have some of those coals left over for next time. So we're going to let this rest. I'll be back and I'll have it pulled and we'll be ready to try it. All right, so I let it wind up resting for an hour. Here we go. It's very dark in color. Got some pretty good color to it. I would say I get mostly beef flavor. I can't tell a very significant difference in the flavor boosters at all. Just beef. Charcoal and beef is all I'm getting. I mean, that's it. Just mostly charcoal, which I'm very surprised at the amount of smoke that was coming out of here and the aroma I was getting. So, is it worth it? I say no. But now we know. We've tried it and we know that it's not worth it. But thanks for stopping by for this experiment because I was curious and maybe you was curious as well. Maybe you have seen it. But now we know. Don't get it. Uh, it's not enough significant difference. Just smoking regular charcoal. So I say it's a no for me. But don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And if anything different comes out, we'll try it. If I find the flavor boosters by themselves, I will try the other flavors if I see them. See if I have any difference in the garlic, onion, paprika. So we'll see you next time. Peace.